Alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
Hopefully a short week for you. We're already into Wednesday for tomorrow. 84 right now. It's Tuesday night. Feels like 88, but we did just fine today with temperatures in the lower 90s, and the humidity wasn't as high as we've been used to. So the heat index, those heat advisories, gone for now. In fact, we're going to continue that as we head into tomorrow. Just a couple of degrees above average, about where we'll stay, low 90s. Next radar network not picking up on much right now, and for tomorrow it's going to be the same deal. It's just a few isolated inland showers with that easterly breeze that's going to favor interior areas and then off towards the west. And we're talking, minimal showers here. A lot of dry air to combat, and that's going to win out. Low rain chances right through the end of the week, and then some moisture coming back at us for the weekend, so that by Saturday and Sunday we'll begin to see rain chances increasing, particularly more on Sunday as coverage goes up to about 40%. So not a huge deal or a rain out certainly for the upcoming weekend. Look at that easterly wind there continuing through tomorrow. You'll see a few little spotty showers here and there, particularly across the Everglades, and everything pushes towards the west. We have showers and thunderstorms. That's where they're going to end up. Now, a different story down towards Key West and the lower Keys for Thursday morning. We're going to deal with some showers there. That's about as much moisture as we'll have available. Everything else, again, as you saw there, heading into Thursday, more inland showers, everything booking towards the west. In the tropics, of course, we have a couple of areas that we're watching here. The 10% up towards the Azores here. That is the remnants of Franklin, not going to do anything. And if you were watching this earlier, the National Hurricane Center has dropped the percentage of this developing down to 60%. It's a wave out of the eastern Atlantic. We don't have to worry about it. This is a different story. This is Tropical Storm Lee with 50-mile-an-hour winds right now, getting really organized here. We'll begin to see those thunderstorms wrapping around. This is going to be one of those classic hurricanes with a discernible eye over the next few days. And in fact, the intensity forecast just keeps going up. We now have a forecast from the National Hurricane Center by the end of the weekend here of 150-mile-an-hour winds. That's a Cat 4. 157 is a Cat 5. We may get close to that, and this will certainly be the strongest hurricane of the season if this forecast pans out. But a lot is going to happen, and that cone going to be very important. Remember, the forecast areas are huge here towards the end. So if that center crosses more towards the southern end of the cone, that is going to be big impacts for Puerto Rico, particularly with a hurricane of 145-mile-an-hour winds. But even if it goes a little further north, it's strong enough that the swells and the rain bands are going to be impacting the islands heading into this upcoming weekend. What happens after that? The steering currents for now looking good west-northwest. It is going to climb latitude here, so that's a good thing. And then eventually the jet stream is going to try to push this to the north. The question is how deep that jet's going to be, that trough, and how fast that right turn is going to happen. I don't think we're going to have a close call, but it is 10 days away, so we'll have a lot more info towards the end of the week as far as where it's headed. Right now, the models are right in the center of the cone, and then eventually that turn, we hope, towards the north by the end of the forecast period. One last look at the European here, just case in point here, by the end of the cone, this is beyond cone, so this is a 10-day forecast, but looking better as far as the preset here. All right, for tomorrow, rain chances low, continuing to see that at 10%, and then by the end of the week and towards the weekend particularly, rain chances will go up a little bit, 20 to 30% coverage, then 40 by Sunday with highs in the low 90s.